Did you know it takes the average person 7 to 8 seconds to tie their shoe on a traditional bunny around the tree tie? Well, what if I told you guys I know a more efficient way to tie your shoes? Not only do you look pretty awesome while doing it, I'd say you look pretty cool. It will cut that 7 to 8 second time frame in half to about 3 to 4 seconds on average. And this isn't just numbers that I'm pulling out of the air. This is actual testing that I've done where I've got my shoe here, my Kyrie, and I did a bunny around the tree tie and I recorded it, the time, and it was like 7 to 8 seconds on average. And I also did my tie, the better tie, and it definitely cuts it in half. So a friend of mine named John Montoya showed me how to do it, and yeah, here, I'll demonstrate it to you now. There we go. That's right there is my Kyrie Irving shoe that I actually wore at state in the pit. But okay. So here we're going to start off with the loop-de-loop and pull. And your shoes are looking cool. Now that's a SpongeBob quote, just so you know. And then now you're going to get your guns and you're going to hold the lace in both hands with your middle finger, ring finger, and pinky on both hands the whole time. That's where you're going to hold it. And to start the tie, you take your right thumb and index finger and hook it over the lace over on top. And then you take your left thumb and pointer finger and you go underneath your lace. And from here, you pass the lace, hooking the left lace with your right index finger in between your left thumb and left index finger, and you hook the right lace with your right thumb in between your right thumb and right index finger with your left thumb, and then you just pull your right index finger and thumb. Now I know it sounds complicated, but once you have your guns right here, with your right hand you just go over, left hand you go under, and then you pass from your you hook it in between your right thumb and index finger with your left thumb, and you hook it with your right index finger in between your left thumb and left index finger and pull. It sounds more complicated than it actually is once you learn how to do it. Guns, over with your right hand, under with your left hand, and you bring it in, hooking, pulling, and that's the knot right there. Now once you learn how to do it, you can do it pretty fast. I mean, that's right there, that's how fast you could do it. Guns, over, under, pass, and pull. It's that simple. So, in conclusion, now you know the best way to tie your shoes. It isn't the easiest thing to learn how to do at first, but just like with anything else, it takes a little bit of practice to figure out. Just follow the simple steps and make sure you do it with plenty of repetition. Like I said, you need to just practice it a lot, and once it happens like one time, it clicks, and then you just got it. There's also an online website that I found called Ian's Shoelace site that has a tutorial on how to do it. So this guy actually claims that he's the first one to ever do this tie and that it's his tie, but I don't know, he copyrighted it. It may take a while to figure out, but stick with it, because when it finally clicks, you'll be able to tie your shoes in a flash.